Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Lee Lard.
And I'm Rachel Hobbs. Let's take a look at the news.
Sigma Phi Delta, Bradley's engineering fraternity, is hosting a final rush event of bowling tomorrow at 7 p.m., meeting at the Student Center. For more information, email gforsyth@mail.bradley.edu.
The Bradley Music Department is hosting its second concert for the Doris Kolb Women in Music Concert Series. Bandits on the Run is coming to campus with Patty Perchalea and the Mayhaps. Bandits on the Run is a Brooklyn-based indie folk pop group whose genre-bending sound has been critically acclaimed by NPR, Rolling Stone, and Billboard. The show will take place on Saturday, February 11th at the Dingledine Music Center. Doors open at 7 p.m. and tickets are $5 for students and $20 for general admission. You can buy tickets in the Constance Hall. Thursday night, the Muslim Student Association hosted a social event in the back to welcome students back on campus. The Muslim Student Association started conversations with attendees and provided halal chicken wings for students to eat as they socialized. Social Kahoot games were played about Islamic trivia for everyone to quiz themselves on. Many of those who attended enjoyed the food and socialized with others that came. The event was a success and attendees smiled and laughed with each other comfortably. MSA hopes events like this one will encourage more people to attend future ones. Their next event will be tomorrow night at 7 p.m. in the back, with guest speakers coming to talk about their personal experiences with hijabs.
Last Friday, Chemistry Club invited students to make candy using chemistry. The Chemistry Club helped attendees create polymer candies in hopes that others will enjoy the chemistry that went into the candy. Instructions and directions were given out for participants to follow along with. Everyone was encouraged to participate, and many succeeded in creating their own gummy. A detailed description of the science behind how the candies were made was given out, but the process itself was easy to follow and fun to make. Pizza, drinks, and games were available for students to enjoy.
I want people to have a place to have fun, just mess around and do random chemistry and just see if it works, if it doesn't work, to see what happens basically. See overall have a good time in general.
We should probably use some.
The Chemistry Club hopes to be able to showcase how chemistry can be fun. Everyone is welcome to their events as they hope to see more people attend.
Friday afternoon, the Bradley University Red Cross Club hosted a blood drive in the Markin Performance Court. Students and faculty were able to donate any time between noon and 6 p.m., and walk-ups were welcomed. Tables were set up for those donating along the rest of the area with snacks and beverages for those who had already given. This was the first blood drive hosted by the Red Cross this year, and it won't be the last. Blood is a necessity in everyday life, especially for those who are battling cancer, undergoing surgery, or facing traumatic injuries. For more information on how you can donate, visit redcrossblood.org. Give blood and help save lives.
Barbecue Kittens, Bradley's only improv troupe, is hosting a comedy show this Friday at Newmiller Hall at 7 p.m. Barbecue Kittens holds weekly meetings for all to come to watch and participate in improv at Lydia's Lounge in University Hall every Wednesday at 10:30 p.m. Come out and get involved and laugh a little bit. Scientista is hosting a fundraiser for the women of Iran tomorrow, February 2nd at 8 p.m. in Westlake 130 in the Executive Suite. A traditional board game, Ioteria, similar to bingo, will be played. There will be pizza and prizes. Come out to support a great cause and learn about a different culture. After the break, Alec Brandt is here with this week's weather.
And YouTuber's good deed is sparking major controversy. All this after the break.
I am what hunger looks like in America.
I am an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for the last day of school. Because this may be the last time I'll have lunch. Till September.
I am a single father of 2 who works 3 part-time jobs. And that's still not enough to put food on the table. I am a 16-year-old boy who just got my first job to help feed my little sisters. I was created by artificial intelligence from faces of the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. People you pass by every day but never knew they were hungry.
Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Man, so this weather has got us changing up. Yesterday it was super, super cold, and today it's like in the 30s. It's like a heat wave.
It really is. It's balmy when it's above freezing outside.
yeah,
Hope
for
everyone's staying really warm.
Yes.
Yeah, very warm. It is very enjoyable to just walk around. From going to huge amounts of snow on campus to most of it being melted now, this has been a crazy cold week for most of us. In the transition from January to February, will it stay in winter wonderland, or will it finally head into that sunny springtime? Your favorite weatherman is here to tell you what's up. Let's start the day by taking a look outside. As you can see out here, there's still some snow along the ground, but not in huge piles like it was last week. You can see some grass there exposed in the sunlight, clear roads, people walking around, and still more grass. Outside of Olin, everything's looking clear. You can see that sun bearing down on us. We're in front of the GCC now. Oh, that little squirrel wants to get in because it's cold, despite the sun being out. And out here, we got a good shot, more clear roads, and very sunny. Now let's transition to the weather radar. It's looking to be as clear as glass out today, or at the very least, nothing coming our way. No need to worry about any sudden snowstorms or anything. Though this may be true, I'd still recommend wearing a jacket or coat, because as we go into the temperatures, the temperature is dropping to about 20s. Very cold and windy, and unless you're one of those people brave enough to go out wearing a t-shirt and shorts today, I'd stay inside next to your new best friend, the heater. Now let's see the 5-day forecast. It's looking to be partly cloudy for most of the week. Unsure if the temperatures will drop or we get a surprise snowstorm, but one thing we do know is that the sun will not be out for most of the day. Hopefully the sun will be out next week so we can enjoy the outdoors as well. Now it's time for your entertainment news with Megan Ruger-Smith.
Thanks, Alec. Mr. Beast is making headlines for his newest YouTube video of him helping 1,000 blind people from around the world see. A surgeon stated that half of all the blindness is people who need a 10-minute surgery. The response to the video is overwhelmingly positive. It is not often to see YouTube influencers helping people with disabilities like Mr. Beast did. He would also give some of the patients $50,000 on top of the surgery. He made an effort to search for people around the world to get this. He traveled to locations like Indonesia, Vietnam, Kenya, and Brazil. People on social media are commending him for donating such a life-changing surgery to those with disabilities. However, people are criticizing him for filming the video and making money from the act and don't think that that type of content should be profited from. The morality of the creation of the content is still in question with a lot of discourse on Twitter. DC studio bosses James Gunn and Peter Safran announced the new DC Cinematic Universe slate for the next few years. Here they announced the exit of Henry Cavill, where he will not be in the next Superman movie, Superman Legacy. Gunn clarifies that Cavill was not signed for another film, and his only other cameo was in Black Adam. Gunn stated that Cavill was not hired to play Superman, and his contract is up. This coupled with the fact that the next Batman movie does not have Robert Pattinson, which means that the DC is going to lose its main actors. Ezra Miller, however, stays as the actor for The Flash. Backlash has been seen on Twitter, with most of the fans questioning why Gunn is keeping the problematic actor in the DCU. They announced further projects to come in the DCU. Gunn includes 5 films and 5 TV shows, including the first installment, Gods and Monsters, being announced, and the first film, Superman Legacy, to be released in July of 2025. Who do you guys want to see as the next Superman?
Oh, that's a loaded question. I'm not for sure.
I think it would be interesting if we saw Captain America leave the Marvel universe and go over to DC. Chris Evans,
all right.
I'm pulling for him.
I would like to see Arnold Schwarzenegger as the new Superman. I think he would fit very good.
Interesting.
I think that makes sense. Up next, the Cybersecurity Club will be screening a classic movie on campus.
And Jade Mitchell is out and about to hear everyone's Oscar predictions. A new campus combo after the break.
Kevin, you thinking about retirement?
Of course I've thought about it, but there's all this stuff in the way.
Oh, you're not kidding.
The house, the kids are going to college.
A new car.
Car? You bought a new car?
Oh, hey, you should meet my friend Avo. Avo's a retirement coach. He'll help get you started.
But what does Avo tell you to do?
You don't know? Focus on your future. Your goals can still be met.
But how?
Target your tomorrow. And use the Avo bet.
You sing?
Not really. A is for taking action. Start off with a plan.
You built these letters?
Yep. V is for variety. There's so many ways you can.
I follow you.
Come on. O's for optimize your savings.
Let Avo lead the way.
Visit aceyourretirement.org today.
Nice sign.
Thanks, I made it myself.
Cool.
The History Club is hosting a PowerPoint night at their meeting Monday, February 6th from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. Anyone is invited to come to watch or to present a PowerPoint presentation on a historical event. For more information, G. Rousseau at mail.bradley.edu or DM the Bradley History Department on Instagram. Coming out to learn about some history and make some new friends.
The Cybersecurity Club is hosting a movie night this Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. in Marty Theater. Come out and watch the exciting computer hacking film War Games. Beyond pop culture, this film influenced U.S. military operations, the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, and artificial intelligence implications on decision-making. Come on out and learn about cybersecurity and make some friends. Jade Mitchell went to the Student Center for the first semester's campus combos to ask students about their top picks for the 2023 Oscar Award show. Let's see what students had to say.
Hi, I'm Jade Mitchell for BUTV News. Today we're in the Student Center discussing Oscar performances. Today we're going to be discussing with students their thoughts and opinions about the motion picture films that came out this year. Are you rooting for anyone to win Best Actor or Actress?
Ooh, I'm always rooting for Angela Bassett. Anything she do, I just love.
I don't even know who's nominated. I think I saw the nominations for Best Picture, and that was about it.
I'm actually rooting for Naomi O'Mackey and Whitney Houston because that was like her first debut movie that she did. She did really good there.
I might say Ram Charan in India. Like he acted in that movie Triple R. I think he should win the Oscar now.
Okay.
And then, who else am I looking for? Oh, Zoe Saldana for Avatar. She did really good in the second one, I feel, so.
For Best Picture this year, are you rooting for any particular movie to win?
I don't think I've seen any of the movies on there. I know Everything Everywhere All at Once looked like really fantastic, and I do want to see it. And it was the most unique out of the movies that were nominated, and so that would probably be my pick.
I'll pick our Indian film RRR is my favorite film, and we are very much shocked now. Like even in America, everyone is knowing about our Indian films now, and we are nominated to Oscars, and we are very proud of that. And I hope we won the Oscars.
I would say probably Avatar.
Okay, so I would have to say Black Panther because that was really good, and Whitney Houston, the Whitney Houston movie.
Following the students' thoughts and opinions for the Oscars performance for 2023, in my opinion, I believe that this year has a great range of selection for motion pictures and all deserve the nominees that they got. For BUTV News, I'm Jade Mitchell.
After the break, we've got exciting news for all Bradley fans out there.
Dylan Boss is here with the latest sports, and you don't want to miss it.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
We finally bought a place.
Holy cow!
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
For too long, there's been too much silence.
We've stepped back when we should have stepped up.
We lack the bravery to have the tough conversations.
It stops now.
It stopped with us.
As campus leaders, we recognize that sexual assault is a real problem.
And it's time to take action.
We're standing together as a community because this issue affects all of us.
And we can only end it if we are braver together.
Starting now, we don't look the other way. We make it a move and do something.
Before it's too late.
We promote a culture of respect for all students.
We say something even when it's easier to remain silent.
We stand up for survivors.
We never blame them.
We hold our friends, our leaders, our teammates,
and ourselves accountable for our actions.
And when we see something wrong, we're brave enough to interrupt. We say something.
We do something. We watch out for each other.
Always.
Being a Bradley Brave means
ending the silence.
Together, we can work to end sexual assault and rape culture in our community.
Together, we can do the right thing.
Together, we can do the brave thing. Make your move and stand with us.
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 And we can all be braver together.
All right. Big question here. Racquetball or tennis?
Personally, I'd probably say tennis just because I know a couple more people who play it, but racquetball in gym was always a good time.
See, I always really liked badminton in gym class.
That's a good one. Badminton's a classic. Well,
Absolutely.
welcome to BUTV Sports. I'm Dylan Baus, and let's take a look at this week in sports. On January 28th, the Bradley women's tennis team took on Chicago State in a close battle between the two schools down in Pekin's Parkside Fitness. Coach Matt Tyler was happy with the Braves' performance as Bradley was 4 for 6 in their singles matchups and 1 for 3 in the doubles. The Braves were able to pull out their first win of this very early season at the final score running 4-2-3. Next week, the team will take on the Creighton Blue Jays down in Omaha, Nebraska. Be sure to keep out for that matchup. We also have good news with our track and field team. For the third straight week, Wilma Nielsen has collected a school record and now ranks second in NCAA history in the women's 1,000-meter event. with a time of 2 minutes 38 seconds. Nielsen just missed beating the best time in Sweden history at 2 minutes 38 seconds and 11 milliseconds. The second best time in NCAA history for the women's 1000 was previously held by Kayla Edwards of Oklahoma State with a time of 2 minutes 40 seconds and 79 milliseconds. Women's basketball also had a tough away game at Valparaiso as they took on the Golden Beacons. The Braves fought hard but ultimately lost 78-71. Star guard Caroline Waite shot 10 for 16 from the field to go with a 23-point game. Alex Roos was second leading scorer with 17. The women's team are faced with another tough game at Bloomington Normal against their conference rivals and the leaders, state rivals Illinois. And now what everyone's ready for, Bradley Hoops. The men's team had a huge home win against state rivals Illinois State this past Wednesday. The 79-75 overtime thriller cemented the win streak back here at Carver. Following the home win, the Braves went and took on the UIC Flames in Chicago's near West Side neighborhood last Friday. The Braves were able to pull away with the win, beating the Flames 83-76. Star point guard Duke Dean put up 21 points, going 4 for 6 from 3 to help Bradley pull through on the road. Our next game is later today at 7 p.m. against the current leader in the MVC, Southern Illinois. Rick Mass and Duke Dean need to keep up their team alive if we want any chance in dancing in March. So be sure to show your support at Carver Night, and I will hope to see you all there. Always remember, students get in with a valid student ID. So that'll be a great game. I hope to see you guys there, but we're going to have to scramble with time.
I know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it the themed pajama night tonight?
Oh, if it's pajama night, you'll definitely see me there.
for sure.
Absolutely. All right, up next, a look at this week's events.
And a stunning performance from our musical guest. Stay tuned.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, how are you, or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR, it's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking. Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Whatever gets you talking. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Hey, can you chop the pineapple?
Chop the pineapple.
Nope, I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope, I'm high. Let's order in.
Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
To Sofia and Gabriel, Miss Flores, my little flowers. Even though these old knees can't follow on your adventure to the forest today, these flowers represent my love, so you can take me with you wherever you go, near or far. These stitches and threads join us together. Me, your mother, and both of you. And wherever you see a flower, a bird, a beautiful tree, know that my love is with you as you bring our colorful stories to the world.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Let's take a look at what's going on around campus. Her campus is hosting a Great Gatsby-themed slam poetry event this Friday, February 3rd in the Garrett Center from 7 to 9 p.m. You can perform with a poem of your own or your favorite published poem, or just listen and enjoy. Come on out for snacks, coffee, and snap for some poetry. Admission is free. Looking for a paid leadership position? Apply to be a student aide to help incoming freshmen transition into Bradley this fall. You'll gain transferable skills with a position that looks great on a resume. You'll also get a chance to help out over the summer at orientation and help make some great memories on campus. The deadline for application is this Friday, February 3rd at 5 p.m. Apply on the Bradley Campus Life website. Looking to get your hands on some fruits and veggies without leaving campus? Market 309 is coming back on campus this Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. in Markham Court 1. The market will have some more basic groceries as well, such as bread, peanut butter, and more. Perfect to fit your budget. Looking for a fun activity off campus this weekend? Join BU Explore this Sunday at 1:30 p.m. at the Owen Center to ice skate. Sign up using the link on their Instagram at BU Explore Peoria. The cost for the outing is $8 for tickets and skates. Keep up with BU Explore for more fun off-campus excursions. Join Psi Chi Psychology Club and Active Minds in listening to a talk by Patrice Dunn on Thursday, February 9th at 7 p.m. in Marty Theater. Patrice Dunn is a licensed professional counselor supervisor with over 30 years of experience. She has her BS in health education, MED in counseling, is currently pursuing her PhD in counselor education. She is diagnosed with ADHD and has spoken about how hard it was for her to seek help despite being aware of her struggles. Dunn will be talking about what it's like to reach out for help as a person of color, as well as what it's like to study psychology as a person of color. We hope you're able to join us. More information can be found on Instagram at BU_Psych Club or Active Minds Bradley. Now, I didn't see the Mr. Beast video, but does anybody else have any favorite YouTubers?
I love the Try Guys. And I love Shane and Ryan at Watcher.
Okay, see, mine, it has to be BuzzFeed as a whole. The whole skits, everything, I was binge watching it the entire time.
Loved old BuzzFeed. How about you, Alec?
I love the one and only Markiplier.
Well, I also love Ghost Files by The Watcher. Well, that's all we've got for you tonight on BUTV News. For all of us here, I'm Lee Lard.
And I'm Rachel Hobbs. We leave you tonight with a performance from Bummer Dude. Have a great night.
And 95's and anonymity. All I want is to be average. All I got was both ends of two extremes. Got me burning on both ends forever it seems. Trying to want to fit in. But honestly, I'm sick of it. Not sure if apathy or arrogance. And trying is lying, so I'll try and think on it. It goes in phases, always hazy days. You're crazy, like in time out as a child. I would do something wrong, like with eyelids plastered out, then plastered to the plaster wall. And when I stopped getting plastered, still felt like a trip and fall, a trip and fall. Somewhere to go. I've been reading my mind like a map, like I thought I'd get anywhere reading that. with the secret to a